Hey, Bob.
Hey, Gina, at
How's
this
it
budget
going?
meeting, will you take a question
Good
tonight?
to see you.
Will you take a question from
I'll
me
take
tonight?
any question, and whether or not I give you what you want to know, that's a different thing.
Okay, that's all.
Well, no, my
You'll
question to you is, where do you really live? I know Faith Street is your real address, but where do you sleep at night?
Where do I sleep? In a tree.
In a tree?
Uh-huh, I have a tree I sleep in.
Okay.
How's that?
So how's your question?
Well, I'm gonna ask it tonight, okay? I want you to take the question tonight during the thing. It's
Sure.
involved, okay? All
Sure.
right, that's all I wanna know.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. And I'll ask you about what you. This meeting focused. I will take Bob's question, but it'll be after all of your budget questions are addressed because I know what his question is.
It's a budget question. It is a budget question.
Ms. James is talking.
But it is a budget question. Don't say my question's not a budget question. It is a budget question.
You have our permission to record.
You see that? He's closing this out before I speak. He's calling it closed. It's not over with yet. I didn't get to ask my budget question. I hope you stay from a budget question, okay? They bypassed me so you wouldn't hear it. And that's why they're trying to close it and run everybody out. Gina, you gonna take your question now? I live at 617 Fay Boulevard, where I live at, and that can be proven, okay? Now, the question is, we need an independent task force for wasteful spending.
Bridge as an address, you show Bridge as an address with an apartment number.
I live at 617 Fay, don't waste my time, Gina.
That was a mailbox, and that's why you're so frustrated. I'm so sorry.
She would not take, I want to do this, she did not take a question. This woman will not take the question. She said she would. She will not take the question. Am I mistaken? Is this council member Mr. Baylock? Is that correct? Yes.
Well, it's mispronunciation of my name, but don't worry about it.
Mr. Baylock, can you take a question now?
One question.
Okay, well, this is not it. First off, are you doing any of these meetings? Is any of them in your area?
The very first one was in my district.
The first
yes.
one was, that's past tense. Okay. Okay, then one question here, the one that answers. Y'all voted to give away $250,000 of taxpayers' money to hire outside lawyers to keep Chief Fitzgerald from coming back to his job. Now, Chris Nettles voted no, but y'all voted yes. I think that's a legitimate question for the taxpayers to know when you're spending our money, why you're spending our money. So you want to say why you voted to keep him out of office?
Unfortunately, there's litigation occurring right now related to that, and I'm not allowed to comment one way or the other on it.
That's not
But thank
true,
you for
Mr.
the question.
Baylock. You voted on something. You have a right to answer
You
the
have my
question.
answer. You got your answer. Thanks, Bob.
But it's not true. Thank you.
Why can Councilmember Baylock use litigation as an excuse, and Councilmember Gyna Bivens cannot? Baylock was not in office when the first $250,000 was voted on to keep Police Chief Joel Fitzgerald from coming back to his job. And it was not in litigation for the first vote in Gyna and cannot use that for an excuse like Baylock. Gyna has no legitimate answer why she voted to keep Chief Joel Fitzgerald from coming back. Gyna has voted $500,000 in taxpayer money, which is coming out of the budget, to keep Chief Joel Fitzgerald from returning to his job. He was fired according to the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, being a whistleblower. We need him back. And her to go.